hell. Here we are, and welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Canada just beat Puerto Rico 3-2. They just beat Puerto Rico on a ground out 3-2. Canada beats Puerto Rico, and if they win tomorrow, they'll win the group. With that being said, welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're reacting to LAFC versus Alajuelense. I know, I fixed it. This thing is dumb. StreamYard is dumb. I don't know why. My phone is like this. I don't know why. Canada beats Puerto Rico. And Italy's still beating the USA. 11:31 to go in the CF Monterrey Cruz Azul game. It's 3-2. So we'll wait as long as we have to. Top 7 for Italy. 8-1. With that being said, if you like this stream, or here we are. LAFC versus Alajuelense. LAFC contra Alajuelense. CONCACAF Champions Cup round of 16. Leg 1. Live stream watch along reaction. LAFC contra Alajuelense. La Liga Campeones de la CONCACAF. Octavos de final. Partido ida. Monterrey playing Cruz Azul 3-2. And the game has started already. 3 minutes in for LAFC Alajuelense. Hey, at least I'm not the one that's late this time. And BKL with 5 gifted subs. 5 gifted subs from BKL. We'll handle those in a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the 5 gifteds. We'll write those down in a minute. 5 gifteds for BKL, from BKL. Thank you very much. Clark Kitchen, Harold Chavez, Harold Sheldon, MO Fancy, TS Floodley 124, The Underdog Wrestling. 13 minutes. This game's still going, so can't talk about the LAFC game until this game's over because I just can't. And it's full time. Thank the damn Lord. 3-2 win for Cruz Azul. 2-3 esta noche. Starting 11s are as follows for LAFC versus Alajuelense. They have not scored yet, thank God. 3-0, 4 minutes in. Starting 11s for LAFC in goal, Hugo Lloris, the back four, Sergei Palencia, Ryan Porteous, and Kosi Defari, Ryan Hollingshead, Marky Delgado, Matthew Chouanier, Denny Bawanga, Amin Boudry, Timothy Tillman, Human Son. Oh, we're really going to commercial. GFY, man. Nobody gives a shit. Give us the game we want. Damn. Alajuelense in goal. Washington Ortega, Fernando Piñar, Santiago Vanderputten, Alexi Gamboa. Why is this not working now? Damn. Alexi Gamboa, Ronald Matarrita, Alejandro Braun, Aaron Salazar. We have Anthony Hernandez, Rashir Parkins, Krychel Perez, and Ronaldo Cisneros. Don't tell me LAFC scored already. 5 minutes in. Man, I'm going to be so pissed. Either way, BAM points, 83 points. Seriously, I give up until I drop that membership. Thank you very much, BKL. $5 super chat as well. Thank you very much. I can't bring it up because I can't see anything on stream until I... Sun is in Costa Rica. That's next week. So... All right. We got Clark Kitchen gifted sub. We got Harold Chavez Layton. Gifted sub. That end to the last match was so ass. AD Mo. I'm just waiting for the next game to start. Floodley 124. Gifted sub. And the Underdog Wrestling. There we go. All right. Gifted subs. So there's the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, BKL. What's the game on? It's on FS2. It's on FS2. We're just waiting for it to show up because that game went 30 damn minutes over time. LAFC, please don't tell me they've scored yet. 6 goals. Boudry scores. Wow, I can't wait to make a review for a game I can't even watch the first 10 minutes of. Thank you, Fox. Thank you, Monterey, for being dumbasses. Thank you, Cruz Azul. Thank you, assholes. 2-3. First leg of that tie. Let's get the stats while we're waiting for this bullshit to finally come online. Oh, there we go. 7-18, 0-0. We haven't missed anything. No, we haven't missed any goals. Everything else we've missed. We've went over to starting 11s. At least I didn't miss it this time. At least I wasn't the one who was late this time. And Italy is still 8-1 against the USA. They're going to beat the USA. Man shots at 26. 5 SOG. 7. Shot wide. Can Alajuelense hold? They've been holding so far. Thank you for at least holding for 7 minutes. Talk about you were in the past. I'm watching it. I don't think he will. Am I in the past? Wow. Am I behind? Wow. Fuck FS2. That shitty freaking... At least if it was on Paramount, I could choose which one I wanted to watch. I wouldn't have to worry about ads. Fuck Fox Sports, you worthless piece of shit. You worthless piece of shit channel. Paramount, please, save me from their bullshit. Even when, and I'm sure TUDNA would have done the same thing, but I don't have Veeks. But either way, so I can't complain. Save me, please, Paramount. Save me, please, from Fox's bullshit. Thank you very much. Even when there's no worries about basketball, they still don't know how to show fucking CONCACAF games. I'm sure he will. 0-0. Write down these stats. I freaking hate Fox Sports, man. I hope they lose the CONCACAF ride sooner rather than later to Paramount, please. Just like Paramount, just like Netflix lost Warner Brothers to Paramount. Yes, I do. Those were the good days. They're like 2 minutes behind. Oh, wow. Fox Sports is the worst fucking channel on planet Earth. Saved. Wow, Fox Sports is the worst fucking channel on planet Earth. Who would have known? Fuckers. Fox Sports is the worst channel on freaking planet Earth. Let's see what TUDNA has. I can't tell. 10 minutes. That's what TUDNA has. They have 10 minutes. Fox Sports has... I don't know. I might just be behind. I don't know. I might just be completely behind. I have no fucking clue. They got 10 minutes as well, so it's not my problem. And I have it on live. I have it on the live tab. So it's not like I'm behind because it fell behind. So I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't know what to fucking tell you. It just is what it is. Take it for what it is. If you want to cry about it, cry about it. Cardenas, Olympia, San Miguelito were the only Central American teams put up a great fight. Well, Alajuelense is, as we speak, corner for LAFC. They haven't allowed a goal yet. They haven't allowed a goal yet. So, do that with your fouls. 13 fouls at 10. Offside, yellows, reds. Here we go. Corner, Sun with a corner. 3 corners to 5. Corner, cross, Alajuelense clears. So I don't know why Fox is garbage. We haven't seen Alajuelense in the 2 legs yet. Well, they haven't allowed a goal yet, so that's pretty good. 10 minutes without allowing a goal to LAFC, that's pretty good. Still got to review this game. Are you kidding me? How the fuck is that going to work out? I'll figure it out because I have to. And I'll see you tomorrow for PSG Chelsea. Oh, Mississippi State beat Tulane. Good. 12th minute, 0-0. What happened? What do you mean? What happened? Cruz Azul beat Monterey 3-2, but there was like 15 minutes of stoppage time. Freaking FS2 threw a commercial in there. Wow. Before turn it to the next game, and somebody says I'm 2 minutes behind, but TUDNA has the same freaking time slot as this, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Nothing so far in this game. It's still 0-0. 0-0. Luckily. Bottom 7, 8-1. 2 outs for Italy over the USA. The USA are losing to Italy. So I don't know what happened. Normally, I'm the one who's late for these later games. You don't take the time, Mexico. No, they're not. You know what? We'll see how this game goes. Canada has to win tomorrow to go to the next round of World Baseball Classic. So we'll see what happens. 0-0, 0-0. Fifteenth minute. So, Ernie Clement got pulled from the game. Damn. For Bryce Terang. That sucks. 15th minute. 0-0. Alajuelense on the break, and they lose it. Tafari on the ball. See where this game goes. I mean, Fought Mob says I'm only behind by... Shit, I'm ahead of Fought Mob on their clock. Wow, 0-0. LAFC are struggling a little bit here. I'm surprised. And that's hit out to the line. In play, no out. In play, no out. That'll be a double for Bryce Terang. 2 out, 2 on in the bottom of the 7th. Italy's about to beat the USA. Wow. I mean, they could still blow it, but, you know. And then Italy has to play Mexico tomorrow. Man, I wish they would win both. That'd be awesome. Now, the sad part about that is I think, feel bad for Jamaican team that's going to play the LA Galaxy. Yeah, because they have like 10 players that aren't even allowed to come to the USA to play. That's sad, man. That's sad. But here we are. LAFC versus Alajuelense. Ball crossed in. And that's going to stay up for a goal kick. The tiebreaker will work if Mexico beats Italy tomorrow. Well, hold on. If Italy beats the USA, Italy have clinched a spot in the knockout stage. No matter what happens tomorrow, if Mexico beats Italy tomorrow, Mexico and Italy will advance with 3-1 records. The USA have allowed the most runs the whole tournament of those three teams. And Pete Crow Armstrong to hit a home run against Italy. 3-run homer, 8-4. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Saved. So, if Italy wins, they will advance. Well, I don't know if that changes anything, but 18-minute, 0-0. I believe Philly will beat America in Mexico and pull off a sweet victory in front of Mexicans that could show MLS how the top dog in CONCACAF. That'd be sad because that means America lost to a shitty team. You don't want that. Well, I guess if you're an MLS guy, you want that. I don't. And it's 8-4. Italy still has the lead, but they're only up 4 runs now. This Jacob guy damn near blew it himself. What the fuck? Throw in. Oh, look, the Central American Cup Champions patch on for Alajuelense as well, which is exactly what they are. 19th minute. 8-4 with 7 defensive outs to go. Italy are choking, man. No. But Cruz Azul beats Monterrey 2-3. LAFC playing forward. Only refs support Liga MX sides. People that don't want MLS to thrive in CONCACAF Ring and Champions Cup are standing in MLS way to becoming on par with Europe. Bobby Witt Jr. flew out. End of the 7th. I don't disagree, but as long as the Canadian team doesn't win this tournament, I want MLS. I mean, at this point, it doesn't fucking matter, doesn't it? Seattle popped that cherry, so to speak. So, as long as the Canadian team doesn't win this tournament before Toronto FC, I could give a fuck less if an MLS team wins this tournament. I mean, I'd prefer it, honestly. I prefer American MLS team winning this tournament. As long as the Canadian team does not win this tournament before Toronto, I'll allow an MLS team to win this tournament because, well, it's already been done. We'll never get the first MLS team line. No, I don't. Philly sucks. I'm being realistic. What did I just say? Well, if they're Canadian, yeah, sure. Yeah, if they're Canadian, yeah. If they're Canadian and they're Vancouver or Montreal, yeah, sure, I do. But everybody else, no. If they're an American team, no. Unless I just think they suck and I'm being realistic. Like Philly. Philly is garbage. I don't want America to beat them. I'm just being real. America's going to beat them. This was the game that had to do something to make this tie seem like it was going to be winnable. They did not. At least on the score sheet. They gave up an away goal. They're not winning in Mexico. With their MLS record, they're not the team who beat Defense Force. Well, they're not the same team. Defense Force is that garbage. They beat them that badly. Looking at Philly. So, I was just being realistic, that's all. About Philly. That's all. I don't want Liga MX to beat American Liga MX opposition. Now, if they're playing Canadian teams that aren't named Toronto FC that are in the MLS, then yes, I do. But that's just because I'm petty. That's because I'm petty. But I don't think Montreal needs my help to lose CONCACAF games. I'm more worried about Vancouver. I will root against Vancouver till the cows come home. I don't think they're going to lose to Seattle, but I actually want Seattle to beat Vancouver. I do. And then if Vancouver gets past Seattle, I want Cincinnati or Tigres to beat them. If they get past them, I want Miami to beat them. Or America, God forbid. And if they get to the final, whoever they play in the final, just like last year, I want Vancouver to lose. 0-0, 23rd minute. I agree. But what I just said is I don't want Canadian MLS sides to win this tournament before Toronto. I said I was being positive towards the American sides. Like the MLS American sides, Seattle already popped that cherry. I can't be petty anymore. I have to root for the US MLS sides to win. Unless I just hate that club, which really is just Seattle. So I can't really complain about. Did you not? Yeah, I agree. You're saying the same shit, and I'm saying the same shit. I didn't say anything back. You're not listening to me. I agree with you. I'm fine with American MLS teams winning this tournament. Seattle already did it. So there's nothing for me to be petty about. Because when it comes to Toronto will never be the first MLS team to win this tournament. They could still be the first Canadian MLS team to win this tournament, or just Canadian team in general. I still want that to happen. Even if it takes 30 fucking years. I still have something to be petty about, but it ain't the American teams anymore, or just all of them. It's just the Canadian teams. Until Seattle won the tournament, I wanted every MLS team to lose. Because Toronto deserved to be the first MLS team to win it in modern era. And they did not. It was Seattle. They popped that cherry. They were the first modern MLS team to win it. Okay, I can't boo every MLS team now. Now the Canadian ones I will. Because I don't want anybody to win it before Toronto out of Canada. What if Forge made the final? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. They're not an MLS team, though. So it's just 2 MLS teams I don't want to win this thing. Instead of all 29. Or what was it at in 2022 when that bullshit... Like what, 26? Minus Toronto. Shot blocked away. Son, shot blocked away. It sucks it was Seattle, but it is what it is. I know, I'm just saying. Fair enough, but it is what it is. It is what it is. In play, no out for Italy. Caglione gets a hit. Single. LAFC playing forward. They're still... Well, it depends on what happens. If they call the Pirate, they will win it next year. If they keep Robin Fraser, it might take 30 years. Maybe 10. I mean, things look a little bit more positive. But if they call the Pirate, we'll win it next year. Because we'll get into it, and we're going to win it next year. Robin Fraser would not do that. But either way, things do look more positive, but it may have just been a one-time thing. Either way, 0-0. No, he can have Ottawa. He can have Ottawa. 28th minute, but they're doing fine anyway. LAFC playing forward. Chouanier. Playing forward. LAFC, 28th minute. Chipped over the top. Here's a chance. Saved by Ortega. Palencia with a shot gets saved. Wow, that was awesome. Top 8, 1 out. First and third for Italy. Top 8, 1 out. Bednar. Ball crossed in. Playing forward. 30th minute. LAFC are struggling, but this Ortega guy is making some good saves. Philly's worse than Wolves. Ortega, man, he's on fire right now. LAFC's got some problems, I'll tell you that right now. 30th minute. Somehow no tornado watch yet. I don't know how. Somehow no tornado watch in the area yet. That's wild. Or even severe thunderstorm watch for that matter. Huh. Either way, bases loaded, hit by pitch, bases loaded, 1 out. Okay. So. Fair enough, but I guarantee you most of those World Cup players are going to be European-based players, so I don't exactly know what you're trying to point out. Okay. No mesoscale discussion yet for, okay. It's interesting. Yeah, they've been doing well. I really hope Canada finds a way to get through that tournament on the U20 side to get to the Olympics and the U20 World Cup. How we doing, HJU? How we doing? How we doing? 5 gifted subs that I'll have to put into the comments or the description. And we'll do that soon for both the videos and the streams and all that. But either way. Porteous, here's a corner for LAFC. Alajuelense holding on for dear life right now. Okay, I agree. I don't disagree with you. Also, let's put our eyes on LAFC. What the fuck are they doing? And Nori struck out swinging. Bases loaded, 2 out against Italy. They have 6 outs to beat the USA, to get to beat the USA, but it would be nice if they got some more runs. Marcy, the center fielder. Shot blocked away. Like, I will say this. LAFC are drawing Alajuelense as we speak. 0-0 at home. They have to go to Costa Rica next week. They got some problems to handle. Let's just be real. Playing forward. Blocked backwards. Human Son on the ball. Top of the box. Alajuelense is defending very well so far. Save, rebound, and cleared. .34th minute. Ball crossed in, shot wide. On deck is John Birdie for Italy, and then Vinny Pasquantino. If Italy gets on base, they will at least score a run, depending on who. But corner for LAFC. Header over to bar. Tafari doesn't get there. Saved by Ortega. Man of the match so far would be Ortega. What a game so far. And that is a ground out. Italy got to get 6 more outs to win the game. Bases loaded and no runs. Playing forward, Palencia. LAFC, Son. Bouanga. Bouanga still shot. Save Ortega. Wow. Marky Delgado with a shot. No, he passes it to Chouanier. Second channel win? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. Playing forward. I don't know. If I ever get in position to vlog a whole hell of a lot, this channel might just become a vlog channel. You know? Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess there could be a way I vlog without. Either way, I guess there could be a way I vlog with still doing the same shit I do. But either way. How we doing, El Nini? How we doing? There's a very good position, possibility that we vlog. That if I get into position to like vlog all the time, this probably becomes a vlog channel. Playing forward. Cross in, shot! No! Missed! Missed! And it goes wide. My Cruz Azul is on fire. Well, they're lucky they got off the mat. And also Monterrey got themselves a red card in goal. Shot! I understand. I understand. I get it. I get it. And maybe I threw more freaking gasoline on it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I thought you were going after me, so I probably threw more gasoline on it. And he strikes out Gunnar Henderson, Matt Festa, 1 out. 5 outs away for Italy. Let's go. Let's go. 38th minute. Forza Italia. Forza Italia. Playing forward. Tillman. Tillman. Tillman, top of the box. Shot save. Ortega. Whoa. Playing forward. 39th minute. 0-0. LAFC are struggling. Shot wide. Save. 7 minutes. This will be a goal kick. Playing forward. Son. And he loses it. Man, Alajuelense are fighting hard, man. 2 outs. And a single for Kyle Schwarber. With 2 outs. Will Smith, the catcher. This reminds me of the Real España leg. You mean the second leg where they only won 1-0 at home? It'd be funny if LAFC won 6-0 on the road, but they only lost 1-0 at home. That'd be funny if they did that, won 1-0 at home. My bad. That's why. Goal kick. Be funny if they did that again, but the problem is at least you knew going into the second leg you won it 6-1. Now you don't. LAFC getting blanked by Alajuelense or 1-0 by Alajuelense is not pretty. I'll tell you that much. 42nd minute. Oh. Shot goal! Alajuelense takes the lead! Against the run of play, it's 0-1. The Central American champions lead LAFC in LA with the away goal. Oh my God, Alejandro Bran with a golazo. Golazo, Alajuelense. 0-1. Single for Will Smith, the catcher. Alejandro Bran scores. Alajuelense. What a half for them. The half of dreams for Alajuelense. Cross over the top of the box. It lands for Alejandro Bran. He takes a shot and beats Lloris. Wow. Alejandro Bran. Golazo. 44th minute, right on the stroke of halftime. 0-1. 0-1. Goals visitar para Alajuelense. Wow. What a half of dreams. A half of dreams for Alajuelense. The Costa Rican Giants, the back-to-back-to-back three-peat Central American champions, have shown up and put a lead over LAFC on the board. You can put it on the board. Yes. Yes. Mercy. Alejandro Bran. I know, but this is a half of dreams, though. I'll tell you that. Alajuelense is stonewalled LAFC so far, and they get a goal. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah, don't get your hopes up. It's just crazy. If this is the upset, man, I know there's a second leg next week, but I didn't expect to be doing it. You know, and Cruz Azul Monterrey, looks to me we're doing both games next Tuesday, and Chelsea, because Chelsea's playing Tuesday next week. So, yeah, there you go. I said I'd do all their games until the bitter end, and then of course the UCL final. But if Chelsea makes a semifinal and they lose there, I'll still do the final. That is true. But they had won, 4-0 on the road in 2023. They didn't need to win that home game. Maybe the same thing happens this year, but it's just 8-5. USA gets a run. Roman Anthony with a single. Kyle Schwarber comes home. And it's 2 on, 2 out. Bryce Harper on for the USA, up for the USA. 4 outs for Italy, and they're about to blow this damn game. 3-run lead for Italy. 3-run lead for Italy. The chaos is in the air. No. The only way people would be calling LAFC a disgrace is if they lost both legs. If they lost the tie, that's when they get called a disgrace. But, I mean, there were some bad signs against Real España. Come on. Marinaccio on for Matt Festa. How about win both legs? How about win both legs? That's what's sweeter to me. Win both legs. Win every game. Win every game. How about that? Cross over the top. Just win every game. How about that? I would rather do that. Win every game. That's when you deserve it. They're on fraud watch. Win every game. Especially against teams like Alajuelense. If you're LAFC and you have that many good players, you should be beating them anyway. Alajuelense is solid. I'm not saying they ain't, but losing at your home ground to Alajuelense is bad enough. If they somehow lose this tie, and there's 3 halves left pretty much. Oh my God, with the players that they have, Heung-min Son, Denny Bouanga, who people have discussed being the best player in LAFC history. And I think it's 1A, 1B, as some people were saying on MLS 360 or whatever. It's 50-50 between him and Vela. It's halftime. Alajuelense leads. 0-1, medio tiempo, 0-1 at the half. We'll review the game after it's over. We'll have the review up within the hour after it's over. But let me tell you, this is definitely crazy. Foul ball. With that being said, we'll take a short break, talk about the stats, get this one going. 45 more minutes to go, and Alajuelense has the lead. Man, I can't wait to see Spurs get relegated. That's going to be the funniest thing ever. They won a European trophy. A year later, they got relegated. That's what we like to call a monkey's paw. They finally won a trophy. The next year, they get relegated a year later. That's what we call a monkey's paw. You thought Spursy was over, and they just had their worst moment ever. If you only knew. What if I told you? What if I told you? What if I told you? With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. We will be back. 3-2. Full count on Bryce Harper for Marinaccio. We'll wait for this at-bat to be over. 2 on, 2 out, first and third for the USA against Italy. Italy has a 3-run lead, 8-5. Harper flies out. Italy has 3 outs to get to beat the USA. They lead by 3. Sit tight, be back. Short break. We are back for the stats at the half. Yeah, I agree. MLS changed the lineup creation rules, 5 DPs, and all is lost for LAFC. There's still 3 halves left. 5, 6 DPs. How about just get rid of the salary cap? We're back for the second half. Stats of the half. Quickly, before we get going, 77% possession to 23% possession, 13 shots to 1, 4 shots on goal to 1, 413 accurate passes, 92%, 93, 71%, 2 fouls to 5, 5 corners to 0, 13 shots to 1, 4 shots on goal to 1, 451 pass to 131, 92% pass accuracy to 71, 9 throws to 8, 0 offside to 0, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 0 keeper saves to 4. And that's your big story. 0-1, settle uno mino tiempo. Alajuelense's goalie Ortega is on fire right now. That's the main story. That's the main story. Bottom 9, 8-6. Pete Crow Armstrong with the second home run of the game. 1 out for Marinaccio against Bobby Witt Jr. 2 outs away for Italy. Can they hold on for dear life to win against the United States? Badia on for Alajuelense. 2 more outs for Italy. 2 runs for the USA. So they're equal with their number of outs to the runs they need. So it's not totally a disaster if you're the United States. Yeah. I agree, but hey, MLS needs to get rid of the salary cap, but no, they're more worried about the schedule because they want Miami to get more games in the summer. Not that it matters, but either way, they're just more warm games, no matter what. Here we go. Here we go, and we're off in the second half. 45 minutes to go, and we will review the game once it's over. We will see how the second half goes. And Weissert is in for Italy to get the last 2 outs of the game. Canada beat Panama. Or Puerto Rico, my bad. Canada beat Puerto Rico. Can the USA get beat by Italy? 2 upsets already in the World Baseball Classic. 2 upsets, and maybe we have a CONCACAF upset as well. They can't defeat Alajuelense. They defeated Inter Miami 3-0, but they couldn't defeat Alajuelense. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly. Fuck if I know. Football's a weird sport. That's my answer. Alajuelense has been absolutely defensively strong to make sure this hasn't gone off the rails. Goalie has saved their ass. Like, even with Braun's goal, Ortega's still man of the match. Like, they've been absolutely perfectly defensive. They've held a good shape. Dude, I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't know what to fucking tell you. This sport is weird. Sport is weird. Header. $47 minutes. Cross in Bwanga save, and Bobby Witt Jr. scored, or singled. 1 man on, 1 out. Lord. Italy has 2 outs to get. Just get a double play, man. End this fucking game. USA needs 2 runs to tie, 3 to win. There will be a Manfred Ghost runner in the 10th if they go to extra innings on second. Keeping an eye on the USA game. As I said, Human Son with a free kick. Strike 2 on Henderson. Header cleared by Alajuelense. 0-1, that's out for a goal kick. Timeout for Henderson. Oh. Given what we've seen lately with Vancouver, I think Muller and the others could have given LD Alajuelense more of a fight than LAFC did. Take it out with a draw. 0-2 on Henderson for Italy. And that's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Playing forward. Mount visit. Chouanier plays it top. Cleared. And now Alajuelense is just kicking that ball away. They're getting it cleared as much as they can. Alajuelense picked up by Buanga. Not exactly what Alajuelense wanted there. 50th minute, 0-1. Man, if Alajuelense holds on, Jesus Lord. It's going to be something. Ball. 1-2 on Henderson. Putting it low is not a really good choice. You kind of want to throw it high so he gets on top of it and grounds out and you can get the double play and you win the game. You know, that would be kind of the way. LAFC. Strikeout! Henderson. 2 outs. Italy are an out away from beating the United States. Woo. Aaron Judge. The last batter. Tying run at the plate against Weissert for Italy. Tying run at the plate. Buanga. Cross. Oh no. Shot. Save. Cleared. Oh my. Alajuelense almost broke their concentration. Strike 1 on Judge. Can Italy get the last out? They've been holding on for dear life. Out for a corner. No, it's not. It's still in. Foul ball. 2 strikes. Judge to his final strike. Judge down to his final strike. USA will be on the precipice of elimination if they lose. If Mexico wins tomorrow, Italy will advance to the knockout stage with a win. No matter what. USA will be the team who possibly could be eliminated from a Mexico tiebreaker. So that's the way I look at it. Header saved Ortega. Strike away. And he struck him out. Italy beats the USA 8-6 in the World Baseball Classic. 8-6 for Italy. Canada wins today. Italy wins today. Japan, well, they won today, but they were already through. Aaron Judge struck out against Weissert. Whoever this dude is, there's your new Ohtani Satoria moment. Aaron Judge just got struck out. Greg Weissert, I don't know who the hell you are, but W's. W's in the chat, boys. How we doing, Blitzo? Greg Weiser plays for the Red Sox. Oh. Oh, he only had 2 appearances last year for the Red Sox. Okay, yeah, there you go. Is that spring training? Oh, that's spring training. Regular season. 72 appearances last year for the Red Sox. Postseason, 1 appearance. Italy wins. You love to see it. Italy beat the USA in the World Baseball Classic. Canada won today. Tomorrow, there are 3 games to go. Canada, Cuba. Canada has to win to advance. Italy, Mexico. If Italy wins, Mexico would be eliminated. USA would advance because Mexico's 2-2. Mexico wins. I think Mexico and Italy advance unless Italy just drops a freaking 6 bomb or whatever. Gets beat by 6 or more. Dominican Republic, Venezuela. Then we have quarterfinal games on Friday, Saturday. Semifinal on the 15th, semifinal on the 16th, final on the 17th. Whenever you need Judge to step up, he's useless. Yeah, what do you know? I mean, you're right about that. You're right. He is. Ask the Toronto Blue Jays. Ask the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm not afraid of Aaron Judge. He's a paper tiger. I ain't afraid of Aaron Judge. He's a regular season merchant. Playoff baseball, which the World Baseball Classic basically is, he can't do it. He can't do it. Who carried his ass in 2024? Oh, yeah. Juan Soto. Where is he now? The other side of New York. Yeah. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo can't carry him. Jazz Chisholm ain't that guy. Cody Bellinger couldn't carry him. The Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankee Lou. The Yankee Lou. Playing forward. Oh, I can't wait. Puerto Rico announces Barrios won't be added to roster. Oh, well, that sucks. Probably good for the Blue Jays, though. Playing forward, LAFC, 56th minute. Playing forward. Bouanga, shot, goal, tie game! Tie game! 1-1, Bouanga finally gets one for LAFC. That was probably going to happen. 1-1, 56th minute. 1-1, 1-1. That was always probably going to happen, but away goals still sit for Alajuelense. Also Miami at the White House. I mean, championship teams go to the White House. I don't think that means anything. All right? Oh, Italy hasn't advanced yet. Well, what do you know? Okay. So they could still be eliminated with a Mexico win, depending on how many goals or runs Mexico puts on Italy. Japan. And Korea advance out of the Tokyo pool. Venezuela and the DR pull out or advance out of Miami. Italy, USA, and Mexico can advance out of Pool B. One of them will not. Canada and Cuba playing to advance out of Pool A tomorrow. Team who wins advances, and I think tops the group. Well, no. Canada would top the group because they beat Puerto Rico. Cuba would not because they lost to Puerto Rico. Wait. Yeah, they lost to Puerto Rico. Beat Panama and Colombia, so we'll see how that goes. Either way, Celso Borges on for Ronaldo Cisneros, 1-1. Bouanga gets it back from the wing. Yes. Yes, I would assume so. But, yeah, every championship team goes to the White House no matter who the president is, unless, well, they're Canadian. then they would go to Parliament Hill. But, like, I don't think there are many people who wouldn't take that opportunity. So, it is what it is. Damn, what do you know? Avalanche tied it. Man, this is crazy. 6 years ago today, COVID-19 was officially declared a global pandemic. Cleared away. And that was a crazy time. We'll see where this goes, though. One, 58th minute. McKinnon out rest of the game. That sucks. LAFC plays through. Cleared for Alajuelense. Wow. Oh. Damn. Mass casualty incident declared for the Kankakee, Illinois area following the Kankakee tornado. Lord. And that's why they were under a SIG 2 under the SPC outlook. 59th minute, 1-1. Man, that's sad to see. Belonga shot over the bar. Five-minute major game misconduct. I think they got that one wrong. Oh, you just got penalties. Shot. Save by Ortega. 60th minute. "61 minutes, 1-1, 1-1. And it's 8-6 for Italy. Venezuela on the quarterfinal. Vamos, Venezuela! 62 minutes for LAFC Alajuelense. It's 1-1. Playing forward. Oof. 62nd minute, 1-1. Oilers are going to the power play. 63rd minute. LAFC, Bwanga. Already got one tied up. Away goals are still with Alajuelense. So even if they draw, it's still not pretty for LAFC. Playing forward. '64th minute. Connor McDavid scored for Oilers. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Buries it on the power play. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Playing forward. Last comment. What? Leon Draisaitl. 4-3. I know, I saw. I said it when it happened. Martinez and Ordaz coming on for LAFC. 65th minute. Playing forward. Braun scored right before the end of the first half. Bwanga scored 56 minutes, 10 minutes ago. It's a tie game, 1-1. Yeah, if they did that, I would have rioted. If the Leafs traded Matthew Nice to the Habs, I would have rioted. I don't care. Like, what were we doing? Like, that's not what I was asking for when I asked Brad Treliving to do things. I didn't ask for him to trade Matthew Nice or even try. Luckily, that didn't happen. Player down hurt for Alajuelense, the goalie Ortega, after catching the ball, 67th minute. Damn, Bam Adebayo passed Kobe Bryant with 83 points. Wow. Playing forward. '69th minute. Playing forward. Blocked away. Saved. The whole Italian team going to get invited to Rideau Hall for poutine. I'm fine with that. How many Woodbridge guys are on there? '70th minute. Playoff judge strikes again. Playoff judge strikes again. What a fraud. Bouanga still has the ball. Goes and takes a shot himself. Tackled. No penalty. All ball. I'm surprised. Son. Human Son. Son. Shot save. 70th minute. Judge chokes in October and decided to jumpstart that choke in March. Judge is a fraud. Aaron Judge is a fraud. The lights are too bright. The moment is too big. I wish I was back home dropping fly balls in the World Series. I wish I was back home getting dominated by the Toronto Blue Jays in the Division Series. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose. And it still works because it's the USA. The Yankees lose. Man, I can't believe Aaron Judge couldn't get it done when the lights were brightest. Wink. 71st minute. He called it the playoffs in March and immediately went 0 for 4 with a strikeout in a crucial spot. Can't make this shit up. 71st minute. Vladdy would never. Vladdy would never. Vladdy would never. I never gassed up Aaron Judge. I always called him a fraud. I always knew he was a fraud. I didn't gas him up. Now, Vladdy, no, I've definitely gassed up Vladdy Jr. And finally, he's coming through. Vladdy would never. You know, Vladdy would never. How does it feel that Yankees fans are starting to figure out that they do not have the best player in the AL East anymore? They don't. You know who does? The Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays have the best team in the AL East and the best player in the American League East. Just like the USA doesn't have the best player in this tournament. The Dominican Republic does. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is that dude. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is who you think Aaron Judge is. That's who you think he is. That's who you think he is. Vladdy is who you think Aaron Judge is. Yeah, exactly. Header. Save. Vladdy Jr. is who you think Aaron Judge is. Aaron Judge is not that guy. Vladdy is. Corner for LAFC. Do I need to point back at October? Do I? Vladdy ain't the reason the Blue Jays lost that World Series. I'll tell you that right there. And they went 7 games. What did the Yankees do against the Dodgers? Oh, they only won 5. Oh. And Aaron Judge was the reason they lost that World Series. Oh, yeah, right. There you go. Where was I going? Somehow, no tornado watch. Okay. I don't see if there's any mesoscale discussions. Severe thunderstorm watch, that is. Which likely was 954. So there's no mesoscale discussion for, okay, that's wild. It's not something I expected, but okay. With that being said, playing forward's LAFC. Playing forward, shot, save! Playing forward. LAFC gets the ball back. I think the Blue Jays are going back to the World Series. I do. The Blue Jays had a pretty good offseason, even if they didn't get Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette. I still think the Jays had a good offseason. They're looking solid in spring training with their best players. Now they're starting to play their teams. They're starting to really hit a groove. Kazuma Okamoto looks awesome. We have a freaking amazing rotation. We're deep with pitching. We have like 7 starters, you know. I mean, Savage, Ponce, Dillon Cease, Scherzer's back, Barrios, Savage. Did I say Savage? Savage. Gosman. We have like 7 starters. Lauer. We lost Bassett, so we still have a solid bullpen, and some guys will be in that bullpen who don't start. I mean, I think the Blue Jays legitimately are still the best team in the American League. I don't know if they're better than the Dodgers, but you know what? I think the Blue Jays win the American League. I think they win the East. They win the American League. I haven't seen anything against it. Cal Raleigh just blew up the Mariners' locker room. I don't care if he tried to lower the blow. Dude, Randy Arozarena complimented Cal Raleigh's parents before saying he was disappointed in him. In Spanish, Mexican and Cuban. And very strongly, and it didn't seem like a joke. I don't care if they talked to Dan Wilson or not. I think he blew up that locker room. The Mariners just got their locker room blew up. Of course they did, because that's what happens to them. Hollingshead for Smoljakov. Of course that's what happens to them, because when things go good for the Mariners, they can't have it much better. So they just blew up their own locker room because Cal Raleigh wouldn't shake Arozarena's hand. Can't tell me they just squashed the beef. They probably squashed it in front of the manager, and well, I'm sure he just blew up the locker room. So the Mariners just screwed themselves. Tigers, okay, they have a good rotation. So what? We're better. Yankees, we're better than the Yankees. The Yankees didn't do shit in the offseason. They stood pat and they're worse. Red Sox, we're better than them. Rays, we're still better than them. Orioles, we're still better than them. The Toronto Blue Jays are winning the American League. I'm sorry to tell you, it's going to happen. The Jays are the team who, even if they were already there, they still got better. Even if they didn't get their biggest targets, they still got better. Even losing Santander, they still got better. I think the Blue Jays are just fine. We're going to the World Series. Unless I see something that changes my mind, the Blue Jays are going to the World Series. They're going back to the World Series. You're going to see me do the same thing I did last fall. I'm going to be covering as many Blue Jays postseason games as I can. Don't worry about that. They're going back to the World Series. I believe that 100%. Alajuelense are playing well. I agree. Blue Jays are going back to the World Series. That's all I'm going to say. Blue Jays are going back to the World Series. I believe it 100%. They're going to the World Series. Blue Jays are going to the World Series. Any opinion in the National League? It's the Dodgers. It's going to be the Dodgers. It's Dodgers Blue Jays again. I'm guaranteeing you. In October, it's going to be Dodgers Blue Jays again. We're going to see another Dodgers Blue Jays World Series. I just hope it goes Toronto's way this time. I don't exactly know how. When you're an inch away, going back, it may not be as pretty. Getting there will be pretty. Going to a World Series, it may not be as pretty unless we win. And you could say, well, that could be the same for the Dodgers. You could beat them in 5 instead of losing 7, you know? And yeah, that's true. But I guarantee you, if it's not as pretty, it's not going to be as pretty for us. We're not going to get them up against the wall like we did and blow it. No, I don't know if it's going 7. I'm going to be honest. The Dodgers are going to be better this year. They're not going to have the, what's the word? They're not going to have the roadblocks that they had last year. The Blue Jays might be just as good, if not better, as they were last year, but the Dodgers are too. I hope the Jays somehow find a way to pull it off. Joel Campbell coming on for Alajuelense. Hope they find a way to pull it off, but Dodgers again. Dodgers Blue Jays again. Dodgers Blue Jays again. And it wouldn't shock me if this time it doesn't end in 7. If it ends in 7, I think the Jays win, weirdly enough. If it ends less, it's probably because the Dodgers beat our ass. I don't think the Jays win in less than 7. I don't. Crutchell Perez off for Joel Campbell. If the Jays win the World Series in a rematch with the Dodgers, it's because they won in 7. Probably in LA. Probably. But we'll see what happens. But I think it's Dodgers Blue Jays. Until further notice, until it's not, it's Dodgers Blue Jays. Oh, what do you know? It's Mario Day and Italy beat USA. Hilarious. What would happen if the Dodgers repeat? Lockout. I think a lockout's happening either way. I don't care if somebody else wins the World Series. If the Dodgers make the World Series, which is going to happen, even if the Jays somehow beat them, there's going to be a lockout. There's going to be a lockout. There's going to be a long lockout for the MLB. Even if the Jays win the World Series, because the Dodgers are going to make it back. So their arguments are still, whatever arguments for a salary cap is still there. Even if the Jays win, they're going to be like, well, the Jays were there last year. It makes sense that they get that inch they didn't get and win the World Series. But the Dodgers are still there. We still got to lock out and go for the salary cap and all that. So either way, the only way there might not be a lockout, which I still think there would be no matter what, it may just not be as long, the Dodgers have to not go to the World Series. They have to lose. And frankly, probably in the division series. The further the Dodgers get in the playoffs, the more likely there's a lockout. Even if they lose the World Series. Even if the Jays win the World Series, it's going to be in 7 probably. They're not going to win in 5. But nobody's going to be deluded enough to say, you know, hey, the Dodgers lost in 5 to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Dodgers are dead. No, they're still going to lock out. They're still going to lock out, and it'll be protracted. So, dude, I've been out of school for since 2019. I have no clue. I mean, I normally got A's in English, but I didn't. I just followed the rubric. So whatever the rubric says, that's my opinion. I mean, I never really I'm okay rider, but just follow the rubric. I don't know how that's going to work out for you, but follow what the rubric says. Do what it says. You'll at least get a B. I don't know what the French word for rubric is, so follow the rubric. That's my thing. What about Yamamoto? I do not. Man, I'm not going to enjoy that. Yamamoto against the Blue Jays, I'm not going to enjoy that. Hell, if Canada plays Japan, I'm not going to enjoy it. 84th minute. LAFC should have started Martinez. I don't think that was the problem. I think Alajuelense has just been really good defensively. A or B would be generous for my teacher. Oh, you have one of those teachers. Yeah, no, I can't help you. I think that was the one time I got a C in English, was when I had a teacher like that. Yeah, in grade 6. Either way, very stringent, so I can't help you. It didn't go well for me either. And I normally did pretty well in English, so yeah, do what you got to do. That's my opinion. If you got an A or B, good for you. I can't help you with a stringent teacher. I didn't do well that one time in English when I had a stringent teacher in grade 6. I certainly don't remember much, so can't really help there. Can't really help there. Yeah, just follow the rubric and we'll see what the hell happens for you. C's get degrees. C's get degrees. C's get degrees. Or diplomas, depending on where you are. High school diplomas. College, university, degrees. But C's pass you. It's fine, It's fine. 86th minute. Cross for Alajuelense, 86th minute. Ball crossed in. Header, cleared away. Come back and tell you what I get. Okay. Over the top. Header. Ball crossed in. Header! Shot over the bar. 87th minute. Alajuelense won this game even if they draw. Pretty much. Pretty much. As long as they don't lose, I think they've won. Because, they have the away goals lead. Now, of course, LAFC has to go to Costa Rica next week. And, well, it'd be funny if they won 6-1 anyway. But pretty much, for Alajuelense, this feels like a win. Now, I agree. I would rather be Alajuelense right now, for sure. For sure, I would rather be Alajuelense right now. It's football for you. I'd rather be Alajuelense right now. Yellow card. Now, of course, there's still a second leg, but this is pretty damn good for Alajuelense, all things considered. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Oilers win 4-3. Well, there you go. Knox Tornado Tour E. First Tour E of 2026. First tornado emergency of 2026. Knox, Indiana. Damn. That's got to be an EF4. Man, pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them. 89th minute, man. Pray for them. Knox, Indiana. Pray for them. Kankakee, Illinois. Pray for them. Jesus. Lord Jesus, help them. Lord Jesus, please help them. Amen. '89th minute. The game was so effed. I hate the refs. Yep, that's hockey for you. Enjoy the playoffs. 89th minute, 1-1. Two fatalities confirmed in Kankakee, Illinois. Damn. It's at least the EF3. Damn. So coming through Bexar County in an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah, Texas is under an enhanced risk as well, for the most part. SIG 1 with tornadoes, 5 minutes of stoppage time. Under the 10%, which means EF2 at highest. Was it 5%? Either way. SIG 1, possible EF2s at the highest. SIG 2 is EF3 at the highest. Because they've added that, of course. But, yeah. So it's still possible. We'll see. Some severe weather will come through in the next couple hours for me, but or at least the rain itself. But we'll see if it's still severe. I'm surprised there's no tornado watch downstream for us. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Unless things have just changed. No, things have not changed. No tornado watch downstream yet. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be. Or severe thunderstorm watch for that matter. You gotta be kidding me. Mesoscale, nope, that's Texas. That's the same mesoscale discussion we saw a couple of minutes ago. What the fuck? What are they on? What are they on? You would think. Either way, good news, I guess. No watch, good news. Hell, the last storm system had a freaking severe thunderstorm watch, so. Like last week's, so. 92 minutes, 3 minutes to go of stoppage time. LAFC has the ball, and it gets, what the hell? Yellow card. Yellow card for Bwanga. What? I'm not even sure what the hell. I think Bwanga got the yellow. Clipped him for a free kick, I think. And Bwanga tried to fight Vander Putin. Free kick for LAFC, 3 minutes through. Blocked away. Corner. Cross in, header. (34th or 94th minute). Can Alajuelense hold on? It would hurt like hell if they didn't. Brought down. Header. Headed away. Ooh. Good play forward for Alajuelense. Tackled. No free kick. Advantage played. Bouanga. Wide. 1 minute to go. Bouanga. No. Free kick it is. What? Braun runs into him and gives away a free kick. Final minute of the game. (94th minute). There'll be a goal kick for the final seconds of the game. Alajuelense are actually good. They've done well. And it's going to be full time. Alajuelense draws LAFC in LA with the away goals on their side. What a night of CONCACAF football. 1-1. Uno esta noche. There you go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send subscribes on the live streams. Comment on this video. Hit that hype button. Send this to your friends and family. Share it with your friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. And tomorrow I will be back for Chelsea PSG at 2:55. So review, then next time you see me, we'll be live for PSG Chelsea at 2:55, Champions League, UEFA Champions League. And then 2 CONCACAF games tomorrow, Miami, Nashville, Miami, and then we got San Diego, Toluca. So 3 lives, 2 reviews that may turn into 3 reviews. I might do all 3 depending on how good the Toluca-San Diego game is. We'll see. With that being said, I will see you later, and I'll see you, well, honestly, at this point, yeah, it is tomorrow already. I'll see you later, then I'll see you in an hour, then I'll see you later on Wednesday. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace. See you.